This episode is sponsored by Squarespace.com. When you're first starting out, you have your whole mountain bike life ahead of you. No scars on your shins from pedal strikes yet, no metal plates in your shoulders, and you're still relatively not up to your ears in credit card debt. Ah yes, starting your mountain bike journey can be quite exhilarating, but here are a few mistakes you ought to avoid if at all possible. Mistake number 1, attire. After all, you just spent $500 or so on that sick new hardtail, and you're feeling pretty rad. Except you also look like a kindergartner that's parents let them pick out their outfit for the first day of school. Basketball shorts, a soccer jersey, an old pair of tennis shoes, fingerless gloves, and a helmet more suitable for road biking. The other riders at the park will wonder, is he just a noob, or does this person suffer from paranoid schizophrenia? The fix: ditch the basketball shorts and get yourself some skinny jeans or jorts. Go to Goodwill and find a ratty old t-shirt, black preferably. Buy some gloves with fingers, or go gloveless altogether. Get yourself a real helmet, some real shoes, and for the love of God, get yourself some knee pads. Mistake number 2, going straight to the bike park. Now that you've experienced the pain and suffering of climbing for 2 hours just to descend for 5 minutes, you are likely going to come to the conclusion that maybe you and the boys are ready for your first chairlift. You'll likely say something like, I'm not in it for the climbs, I'm in it for the downs. And something like, I heard this place Windrock will shuttle you to the top, only to realize during your first lap, holy shitballs, the downhill here is more exhausting than any climb I've ever done. You'll also notice something is off with your hands.
I can't feel my fingers. I can feel them, but I can't move them.
And when you finally get down the mountain, the shuttle truck will be ready to take you back up for lap number 2. Yo dude, you ready to go back up? And in your head, you'll be thinking, man, I'm ready to tuck tail and go home. Screw the $60 I spent on the lift pass. And yet, these words unwillingly spill out of your mouth. Sure. Damn it, did I just say yes? And back up you go. But don't worry, you'll feel dialed by lap 3.
Lap 3?
Which leads me to mistake number 3, progression. You'll likely have some other noob friends with you who ride too, and at some point they'll probably proclaim, wow, check out the pro line, and yeah, we'll be hitting those someday, and you will likely interpret this as nothing more than a braggadocious proclamation. But beware scoffing at these claims and examine your friend group more closely.
Hey dude, check this out. Bro, don't do that.
Did any of them used to ride BMX?
Don't put your boogie on me.
Or perhaps they grew up on dirt bikes.
Don't do it. I will punch you so hard in the nuts.
Or are they just a crackhead in general? Well then, heed this warning, as their prognostication of a future on the pro line might be more sincere than you thought. Solution? Get lessons and practice. A lot.
Really?
Or don't. Who needs 2 healthy shoulders anyways? Mistake number 4, wear protection. Since you are still riding the green trails and finally reaching torrent speeds of up to 15 miles per hour, you've done the right thing and purchased a full face helmet. Meanwhile, you are wearing gloves that are designed for weightlifting, and your knees are more exposed than a streaker at halftime. Solution? Buy some knee pads, elbow pads, chest protector, and full finger gloves, which won't really make any difference when you smack into a tree at full speed, but at least you look cool doing it. And finally, mistake number 5, buy a real mountain bike. I mean, hey, since you started riding, you've already met your insurance deductible, even though it's only been 3 weeks. Now's the time to take what cash you have left and finally get yourself a real mountain bike. And when people ask you what you got, say something like, I went with the new YT Captain Core 3, cost about $6,000, and that's it right there on the back of my 1998 Honda Civic. If I sold the bike and the car right now, I'd probably get about $5,000 for both of them, so it's a pretty solid investment. After all, you're a mountain biker now. You can blame all poor financial decisions on head trauma. Get some knee pads. Did I say that already?
Do you still not have a website for your business yet? Man, that's like being stuck at a music festival with no way to escape. Dude, you gotta come quick. It's like a bunch of people getting naked and just diving in a pile with each other.
Come on! Oh no, another naked pile. Please come save me. Oh, seriously, send help. Seriously, send someone soon. SOS!
That's right, because this episode is once again sponsored by Squarespace.com. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Nothing brings legitimacy to your business like a professional website. And Squarespace makes it super easy with their eye-catching templates, great customer service, and best of all, it's affordable.
So go to squarespace.com/BOBO today. Get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain name.
And once again, a big thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this episode.
You know, the funny thing about Burning Man is you bring something with you that burns here. And when you leave, it burns when you pee. Because of the naked pile.